Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why is because there's no such coaching like my coaching under the sun, because I care most about my clients, and there's nobody coaching like I am. Most two favorite packages by my clients are the audio exchange, unlimited audio exchange, and the unlimited phone session deluxe package. All the information for me is below. Most coaches, to the best of my understanding, coach with some package that consists probably of, text messages and emails. What can you achieve with that? I take genuine interest in my clients, and I would like to deliver them a transformative experience of their life, and be on purpose about it. I wish that 15 years ago somebody took me by the hand and said to me precisely that: I can change your life and I know how to. And that's what I'm here delivering. Now, parenthesis here. I'm going to address some haters, as you call them. And I think haters are the most hurting people, as it were. I got this crazy comment on one of my latest videos, I think the last one, where somebody said that I'm juiced up, coked up, this and any other. Let me explain to you my schedule. That I even have time to record this. I probably have a 30-minute break in between all of my appointments to record this. It's miraculous. So I don't have time to do drugs or much alcohol. The only reason I mention champagne is because sometimes I celebrate things and I do have a glass of champagne. And that's it. I'm not indulging in anything. If I were to be able to do that, I wouldn't have this practice. Is that clear? You can imagine all sorts of shit, because I have this genuine admiration towards people and genuine, what's the word? Happiness. I'm happy. I'm a happy person. Genuine energy towards helping other people. Now, you not liking it makes you weird. Number one. Number two, it's just that I'm just like that, full of energy. I don't know how else to explain to you. I don't have to be on anything, not on medication, not on nothing. So if you're coming to my channel, if you're going to start doing this shit, two things. I have a very good relationship with law enforcement, number one. Number two, you're going to be blocked from my channel. So behave. Capiche? Good. This is the last time I want to address this. That's it. It's over. You know what? My work requires inspiration, and I don't really want to revisit this bullshit ever again. Thank you. You want to be crazy? Go be crazy on some other channel. Seriously though, that's it. The subject of today is the magic trick for your SP to come back. Who is going to take this question, class? Yes, the number one trick is being on purpose, being about yourself. Not in a narcissistic way, not in a, oh, look at me and look at you way. No, it's about yourself. It's about smelling the roses, go getting pedicures, go doing the hobby, playing golf, da-da-da. Whatever makes you happy. I will never forget the moment when I decided to start my company. I was standing in line to the loo about 15 years ago. I'm going to talk about it now. I was still with my drug addict boyfriend then. And I've designed and essentially made the first dress that I ever made, and I still own that dress. A lot of people asked me to sell it. I couldn't care less. And 25 women that night handed me their business card and said to me, this dress, please, in this exact, it was French lace, but I couldn't replicate it because it wasn't available. And so basically, this is how I started my company. And I had a business just without even a website, nothing, And that's how you go about creating your magic. You go about yourself. My then boyfriend hated the attention that I had, but I was like, whatever. I am what I am. I'm going to persevere. I had this experience. I don't know how you explain this out of body experience when he asked me, what do you want for your birthday? My birthday is in May, as a lot of you know. And when he asked me, what would you like for your birthday? And normally it's like a handbag or some shoes and this and that. But it was like a sewing machine. And mind you, I've been sewing since I was 5 or 6 or something like that. But I was like, I would like to rediscover that. And that's how it all began. Now, mind you, this is what this is, right? So you create your magic with your intuitive nudges. You create it with what you really are. At the moment, I was like, what? Sewing machine? I couldn't care less about sewing machine right now, but all right, I guess sewing machine. It was like somebody else's words came out of my mouth, and I just got a sewing machine, and I was sewing and this and that, and all this shit began. And then I left him within a month after this true story. After this situation, the magic trick for getting your SP back and for being who you really are is investing into who you are. So whatever you're doing right now, you're crying, you're whatever, desperate and depressed, invest into who you are. This is my best advice. This is the advice that I will always give. There's nothing else you can do in life other than invest in yourself. Clear? Because let me tell you something. Most people do not. They don't. I don't know why. Whatever. But you can. And the magic trick is your confidence. The confidence that you acquire through being on purpose, through being, this is what I am, this is what I am investing in, this is what I'm doing. I don't care about anybody else's opinion. Who gives a shit? Fuck you. Fuck off. It's confidence. The magic trick is confidence. The other thing is, what are you fascinated about? I have so many notes on my page, it's ridiculous. At some point, I will cover them all. What are you fascinated about? And there's this brilliant speaker who lived. His name is Reverend Ike. I had to look it up. He's extraordinary. There was a time in my life when I didn't know who I was, and I listened to him and re-listened to him. It was a period of like 3 months or something where I was going through some things, and it was so extraordinary, and I got that fuel of his fire. I love him. He's magical. And so if you can acquire this magic, you're golden. You're set for life. Be gold or be done, If love scares you, which I find it to be true, and a lot of people who are with the ESP situation? Does love scare you? Does it scare you to be loved? To be genuinely adored and loved? That's one point of view. Another one is, I deserve it. I deserve to be loved by whoever I deserve to be loved with. By be gold or be done. Does love scare you? And if so, why? The magic trick that solves the entire situation is you. Y-O-U, universe. Y-O-U, universe. True story. There's nothing else to make anything out of other than you. Don't worry, I'll wait. There's no other energy other than your energy. The magic trick is you. How many different ways can I say it on my channel? You can make a recipe lose consciousness over you. Not literally, but kind of like, she's the only one, he's the only one, da-da-da. And you be unapologetic about it. But do you have the confidence to do that, to deliver that? Question, answer. The other day, one of my clients said 10,000 affirmations is what's going to change my mind. I'm tired of listening to this fucking 10,000 affirmation bullshit, by the way. No, it's not. You know what's going to change your mind? A different way of thinking. That's what's going to change your mind. You know what changes your mind? You go and you explore something different. It's like a new dress, a new attitude, a new meal, a new recipe, a new je ne sais quoi. It has to do with something different that has not been there before. It has nothing, but not a goddamn thing to do about the 10,000 affirmations. I'm so sorry, Graham. What's her name? That other coach. You'll explain it to me in the comments. That girl. Yeah. I've tried to record it three times now. I'm not re-recording this. I don't give a fucking fuck. All right. I'm sorry. The name is Sammy Ingram. Oh my god. Ba-ba-boo. Okay. Invest in yourself. Go start that company. Go be that someone who you want to be. Go be that person who you've always admired to be. There's nothing to it. There's absolutely nothing to it. Every time that somebody told me I can do something, I was like, I'm going to do it and take pictures. Watch. And it's so funny when somebody says you can do something, they mean to say you can, but I will be jealous when you do. That's what they're really saying to you. It's all up to you anyway. So if somebody says to you, oh, you can do it, like my mother and my dad, both of them, well, Russians, they're a little bit kind of like, I don't know. I challenged them on all of this, and I said, I'm going to America, and you're gonna deal with this. That's it. This is it. And they said, really? I said, yes, really. This is it. You're going to deal with it or else. And they're still trying to tell me, oh, would you like to come back? After all this time, I'm in my 40s now, right? So, and they're telling me, would you like to come back? I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm already here, been here, and it's a life. How are you even talking to me like this? And I'm sure you guys have these relationships with some people, but look, If it wasn't, if they weren't my parents, I would be like disconnect all the way. Like I've had friends who have been tremendously like, well, I don't know, at some point we disconnected. And I said, all right, so you go your way and I go mine. Because that's the only thing. I know victory. I don't know failure. You are obviously fascinated by failure. And that's what I say. What are you fascinated about? What are you fascinated about? The magic trick is to be on purpose, to be focused, to be 100% zeroed in on your victory. Victory or death. That's it. Not literal death, but, you know, how would you like to have power of yours be? Don't worry, I'll wait. He or she is waiting on your command. The magic trick is you. If you're not investing in yourself, you're not doing justice by you, not being polite or kind to yourself, not being 100% who you really want to be, that's not all right. You have to be 100% zeroed in on your magic, and then the magic comes to you. Have I made it clear? All right. I feel like I should say questions now. I love this. A friend of mine told me, like, you're telegraphing your moves. Telegraphing. Thought transmission. I need to re-explain this because I've gotten so much mail about this, the thought transmission part. Thought transmission is definitely very powerful. The thing is, I think a lot of people are misunderstanding how it works. It isn't that you are changing somebody. It is that you're telegraphing to a new reality where this kind of version is existing. Hope this makes more sense. When you ascend in frequency, you have the power over everybody, over your own life, over yourself, over everybody. The thing is to understand what makes you happy. And that's why I'm, talking about pedicures and this and that, the magic trick is you. There's no other way for me to depict it, no other way to say it. Whatever makes you happy, it's projected on the screen of the space. In other words, if you're happy, other people have no choice but to conform to you. They just don't. They don't have free will. And so the magic trick for your SP to come back is for you to be happy. If you're miserable, he's not coming back. She's not coming back. Don't wait for it. Not for 1 second. But if you suddenly change your mind and you decide to take care of yourself in the most amazing fashion, then you've got something. You have an energy flowing. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. And so you have to understand that. The reality is not what you translate it to be. I will make a video on that particular subject. I'm looking at a page of notes, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 subjects, and I'm trying to cover it to the best of my ability. But the thing is, I'm trying to jump back things that you could listen to. It's like a amuse-bouche, something. You get it. Aperitif. The reality is not what you translate it to be, because you look at what's presented to you and you go, all right, this is what I'm working with. But I can also say, bullshit. None of this is true. But not even a little bit. I want this. I want this. And so then what? And so what? And then what? All right. So discard, toss it in the fucking garbage and be like, I have been confused. I've been confused. The reality is actually, I have the money, I have my honey, I have everything I want. So that's it. Be gold or be done. The magic trick is confidence of not demanding but expecting things in your favor. And other people may call you crazy. Like, there were times in my life when people literally called me delusional. Why? I don't know. Oh, because the 3D didn't match the 5D, and for me it was difficult to reconcile for them to be so nasty with me. Okay, you don't see what I see. It's in my head, there is that. But you don't call me crazy for that. I am not crazy. You are, for not believing in your dreams. The end. So the magic trick is, it goes like this. Believe in your dreams, insist on them, be kind to yourself, be absolutely adoring of yourself. Other people will too. The right people will be there for you. And those who are not, you don't need to convince them. You just need to present the facts for them. For the idiotic ones, it's just like, here, do you see this piece of paper? Oh, you see this email? Oh, okay. So you see this, yes? Oh, okay. All right. So then we're in agreement that you're the crazy one and I'm not. All right. Okay. So as long as we're in complete agreement that you're delusional and I'm not, that I don't do drugs and you're on some kind of fucking shit that I don't care to be on. Yeah. All right. So good. Good talking to you. The magic trick is being on your magic, being on purpose, and everybody else can fuck off. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.